So tell us, Jesus, let's talk about this special, man. You just dropped it during quarantine. Where did you film it, and when did you film it?
Yeah, I don't know, everybody was asking me like, oh, they're opening clubs again? And I'm like, oh, no, this is like a footage that we did for, Jerry had a show in Phoenix, and this guy wanted to record us. Yeah, they got a bunch of red cameras, and we just shot it. They shot all of us.
We actually have all three of ours.
We have all three of us, you know what I mean? But it's been sitting in it. It's been sitting for a couple of years now. Just been sitting there, and I was like, you know what? During the quarantine, I was like, maybe I could do some, you know? And then, you know, my boo thing, she's the one that told me, like, hey, you know what you can do? You can chop it up here. And she, you know how women are. They're the ones that mold you. You know, we're over here like, nah, forget that. She's like, no, trust me.
This is good material.
And then boom. And she helped me cut it. She put it all together. And then shout outs to her, man. She made it happen. And then we threw it up. And I'm like, see what happens.
Yeah, and it's following that. It's perfectly because it's following that new wave of, hey, listen, like let's just do it like this. I'll just put my own special out, and I'll make that money in the back end, getting booked at shows and building up my fan base and everything. So then you have the leverage to get the Netflix involved and let them cut that picture.
Exactly. I'm trying to show people, hey, this is what I could do. It's just like, I can bring this type of material or like stronger stuff, and like just showing them what I do, and just have even the people that hear it on the podcast, they want to see stuff. Everybody wants to be entertained right now, especially with everything that's going on. And that's just like, I think it's the perfect time right now to drop something to keep people, watching. And I'm getting great reviews, honestly. And even the comics, like reposting and showing me love. I'm like, damn, all right, cool. Like, yeah,
that's awesome, man. Because it's like I saw you did it. Hannibal Buress did it with Miami Nights, which is a fantastic. If you haven't seen that special, wow, it is so good, dude. And a few other people. Joe Liz, you're in New York.
He dropped it, and then Comedy Central picked it up.
There you go.
Yeah. Mark Norman dropped it.
Yeah. Well, following like two blueprints that are out there. One is like Joe Rogan and Andrew Schultz. The hustle has always been, and Andrew Schultz, basically, I used to work for in music. I used to do radio promotions back in the day. So since he's a younger guy, he just basically followed the recipe of Lil Wayne, where Lil Wayne just kept on putting out mixtape and mixtape and mixtape and mixtape. Andrew Schultz did the same thing. And eventually that one thing hits, people view that and then click and look at the catalog that you have. And next thing you know, now videos that only had 200 views now get to have the 200,000 views and everything. And shout out to a real good friend of mine also, Tony Baker, which he's been doing those voiceover things for years, man. And then look at him now, 1 million followers, certified, and being able to make a living and keep a roof over his head off of his talent, pure talent. So you guys are following in the same footsteps, and I'm proud of all of you. I don't know why I got so positive there. I try to be a hater in the beginning.